When Marc Anthony did finally talk about his shocking breakup with Jennifer Lopez, it wasn't what anyone expected to hear. He revealed in an unexpected way that their breakup wasn't about drama or cheating, but rather a difficult realization that it wasn't working anymore. They both decided to end things, despite all the rumors of fights and scandals. However, what was actually happening behind closed doors? The true tale is even more bizarre. One way to end a relationship amicably is to give your ex a Person of the Year award, as Jennifer Lopez did for Marc Anthony. "He'll always be important to me. He's not just a Person of the Year, he's a person of a lifetime and forever," Lopez said to the applauding crowd at the 2016 Latin Grammy Awards. When Lopez and Anthony divorced after 7 years of marriage, it surprised everyone. These days, their ex-partners are very amicable, frequently appearing in each other's family-friendly social media posts and grinning when fans yell, "Kiss, kiss, kiss," during award shows. Both of them have started new relationships, released new music, and started new projects since their breakup. But it's clear that they still have a great deal of affection for one another. What exactly went wrong, then, between Lopez and Mentor, the man she referred to as her twin soul? We know the following. Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez transitioned from co-workers and friends to romantic partners. When Jennifer Lopez first met Marc Anthony in 1998, she had just shot to fame thanks to her part in the Selena film. It is said that they instantly clicked backstage at a Broadway production, becoming friends and partners. Lopez quickly made an appearance in Anthony's popular song, Contra la Corriente, music video. 3-time Grammy and 6-time Latin Grammy winner Anthony performed with Lopez on the duet No Me Aims from Lopez's debut album On the 6 in 1999. On the Hot Latin Songs chart of Billboard, the song peaked at number 1. Lopez said, "I was such a big fan of his Spanish music, and I thought maybe we should do something in Spanish looking back on Anthony and me with a billboard in 2019. He said, 'I just love your music. Allow me to consider it.' 5 minutes after he left the studio, he called and said, 'I have the song for us.'" Many claimed that the two were dating following Lopez's 1998 divorce from actor Noah, but this was before she became committed to Sean, who went by Puff Daddy at the time. The route to Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony's idyllic wedding wasn't simple. Before Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez's happy ending, there were a few rather memorable setbacks. Lopez fell in love with dancer and choreographer Chris Judd after her breakup with Combs in 2001. They met on the set of her Love Don't Cost a Thing music video. It was directed by Judd. They were married in 2001 but divorced after only 9 months. Due to Lopez's involvement in the infamous flop Giggly in 2002, she and co-star Ben Affleck became engaged by the end of the year, creating one of Hollywood's most enduring celebrity pairs, Jennifer. Despite their quick romance, elaborate jewelry, and even their joint interview with Diane Sawyer, after delaying their wedding until early 2004, they broke up. Even though their relationship was short 18 months, they are still cordial. Lopez reconnected with Anthony, who was divorcing former Miss Universe Diana Torres following the breakdown of her romance with Affleck. In a fanciful turn of events, Lopez's Beverly Hills residence hosted their surprise wedding in June 2004. The timing seemed ideal. This occurred less than a week after Anthony's divorce from Torres was finalized and just 4 months after Lopez and Affleck's breakup. Babies, business, and love. Following their unexpected 2004 nuptials, Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony enjoyed a honeymoon close to Santa Barbara, but promptly returned to their jobs. Anthony played the renowned salsa singer Hector Lavoe in the 2006 film El Cantante, which Lopez and her husband co-starred in. When they embarked on a 2007 tour together, they revealed some wonderful news: they were expecting twins. Lopez and Anthony reaffirmed their vows in February 2008, following the birth of Max and Emily. The couple persevered despite the rumors that swirled around them. At the 2010 Grammy Awards, they gave a seductive rendition of their duet. Scott Manos and Lopez often complimented them on their close bond. In 2010, Lopez said, "We love each other deeply," and meaningfully emphasizing that Latinas come first. "We genuinely think that we improve each other as individuals and have a great deal of respect, love, and affection for one another, not just on the surface." That same year, Anthony called Lopez his muse and said, "She's my girl in every way you can imagine," in an interview with Us Weekly. The unexpected breakup of Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony. Jennifer Lopez was enjoying a fantastic 2011 thanks to her Love album and her position as an American Idol judge. But behind closed doors, she and Marc Anthony's marriage was disintegrating. After 7 years of marriage, they announced their separation in July 2011 to the dismay and shock of their fans. Lopez and Anthony said, "This was a very difficult decision. We have come to an amicable conclusion," in a statement to BBC News. According to Billboard, Anthony filed for divorce in Los Angeles in April 2012, citing irreconcilable differences. For Max and Emmy, their twins, Lopez maintained primary custody. Lopez and Anthony were not required to pay child or spousal support, even though Anthony was allowed 1 week of visitation per month. Lopez and Anthony joined forces for the Univision talent show Que Viva The Chosen, a few months after they had announced their separation. When they appeared on the show together in January 2012, they handled their predicament with humor and kept things light and friendly. After the divorce, Lopez compared their dynamic to something very sunny and called her former partner a pig in jest. Was there a relationship between Mark Anthony and Jada Pinkett Smith after he called 2 of the female competitors his babies? Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony leapt into new relationships as soon as they got divorced. Anthony is seen with Venezuelan model Shannon Del Lima, and Lopez is accompanied by backup dancer Casper Smart. Actually, Lopez and Anthony's divorce wasn't finalized until early 2014. Both relationships had begun and ended before then. Rumors about the reason Anthony and Lopez's nearly 10-year partnership ended persisted, even though they continued to work together after their breakup. The most talked about tidbit was that Anthony was involved, along with Hawthorne Jada Pinkett Smith, her co-star on the TNT drama from 2009 to 2011. There were rumors that Anthony and Pinkett Smith had an affair in real life since their characters on the show were romantically linked. After the rumors reached a fever pitch, Pinkett Smith and her spouse, rapper and actor Will Smith, put out a statement vehemently refuting the affair. "The rumors regarding our relationship are untrue. We are still together and our marriage is intact, even though we are hesitant to reply to these kinds of press reports." The publicist for Pinkett Smith went on, "Everything about Jada and Mark Anthony is false." In interviews with TMZ, a number of the Hawthorne crew denied that Anthony and Pinkett Smith ever had a romantic relationship on set. Jennifer will always be loved by Mark Anthony. When Mark Anthony and his partner announced their split in the summer of 2011, rumors about his infidelity intensified. Anthony flatly refuted the allegations in a September interview with ABC News, calling the rumors the product of tabloid rumors. "It was the pilot, it was a flight attendant. I'd heard it was this guy in a Houston rehab who was seated next to me." Regarding the rumors, Anthony remarked, "I've heard it all regarding the rumors about his relationship with Pinkett Smith." Anthony said, "What bothers me is the effect it has on family to Will and Jada's circle and their children and their relatives and their loved ones." He also dismissed the rumors as absurd. Anthony disclosed later in the interview that "we both came to the realization that we should get a divorce," saying, "I think anybody will tell you how I supported her from day one. We're going to be in each other's lives for many, many years, and I'm glad that our friendship is that strong." He also addressed tabloid claims that he was jealous of Lopez's success and attempted to control her. Anthony gave a kind response when asked if he still loved his ex-wife, saying, "Jennifer knows that I'll always love her. We are aware that this is a lengthy tale. This narrative is not brief." Jennifer Lopez discussed her divorce in both her memoir and documentary. Years after her breakup with Mark Anthony, Jennifer Lopez didn't elaborate on the issues that arose. Nonetheless, the concert film Jennifer Lopez Dance Again, which documented her initial global tour in 2013, revealed her unfiltered feelings during the filming process. She states in the movie that getting divorced is the worst kind of failure. Her father David stated, "It broke my heart to see that she had been hurt, even though she avoided addressing the infidelity rumors about her former partner." In the film, Lopez also revealed that "My wish was for us to be together forever." In her New York Times best-selling memoir True Love 2014, Lopez discussed how she didn't love herself during her marriage to Anthony and looked to other people for approval. She concluded by telling Anthony, "This isn't working. It's not working, as you know. We're not living like a family, and I don't see how that will change. The kids are confused and neither of us is happy. We ought to move on with our lives, in my opinion." According to Jennifer Lopez, her lowest point in life occurred after she and Mark Anthony got divorced. Jennifer Lopez has spoken out more about her unexpected divorce from Mark Anthony in recent years. When her marriage ended, she said to W Magazine in 2016, "It wasn't the dream I had hoped for, and it would have been easier to fan the flames of resentment, disappointment, and anger." She added, "It was not easy to find forgiveness." She acknowledged, though, that she must make amends because Mark is the father of her children, and that is by far the hardest work she does. Following her divorce, Lopez disclosed that she had sought therapy in an interview with Oprah Winfrey from 2020. She said, I just felt like my life was at its lowest point. When we got divorced, I thought I had failed miserably and that I would be unable to provide for my children. She also understood that she had to learn to accept herself and become at ease in her own company. She said, "I feel like I'm good now." No matter what, even though their high-profile divorce was finalized nearly 10 years ago, Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez remain the best of friends. Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez are the perfect example of successful co-parents and amicable ex-partners. In 2017, Lopez said to Kelly Riba that she and Anthony are like best friends and that their relationship was strengthened by their reunion during the recording of her Spanish-language album, Por Primera Vez. Lopez acknowledged, "At first I was like, we're good with the kids and everything, but are we going to start fighting again if we start working together?" I appreciate your time. Remember to hit the subscribe button on the channel and share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. I'll see you shortly.